real quick. I would like to discuss how selfish people can be. People are very selfish, y'all, and I hate that sometimes. And I just got a problem with it right now because every time when you turn around, it's always somebody saying something stupid or doing something dumb. And it ain't about them doing or saying anything dumb. It's just when you do for people and people turn around and don't do nothing for you, I got a problem with it. I got a problem with it. I got a problem with it. I'm sorry. I got a problem with it. So I would like to discuss that right quick with you guys and see if you guys are experiencing the same thing as I. I'm in my kitchen, you guys. So I'm whipping up me some dinner. Like I said, I don't have no kids. It's just me. So I am fit to whip me up something to eat for dinner on a Wednesday. Well, this is Wednesday today, but this won't go on until the first. So I'll see you guys then. But I'm talking about people in general, the selfish ones. Guys, I can't stand selfish people, and I can't stand just being around selfish people. Selfish people makes me feel some type of way, and I don't like feeling that way because I know I got a kind heart, and I know sometimes I can do a lot for God, for people, and people just not gonna be, just like I am. I don't expect for them too, but do me like I do you. That's all. Do me like I do you. Plain and simple. Do me like I do you, and I can work with that. But don't come around me thinking that you supposed to just sit around me and get, and not supposed to give. No, that ain't how it go. That ain't how life go. That ain't how it's supposed to be. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hit the subscribe button, hit the likes or whatever. I'm just sitting up here chatting. I just wanted to get this, air this out on my live about being selfish. I can't stand that. Hey, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever your zone is. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And I was just sitting up here just airing out a little issue I have with selfish people. You know what I'm saying? When you have a heart of gold and then you got people just stepping all over you like you ain't about nothing and they use you till they use you up. I don't like it. And I hope you guys don't like it. And it's kind of funny that we got people out here. We got a lot of people out here like that. I live on a block where you got some selfish senior citizens. They just look at you growling. You know, it don't hurt to say hi. I love that neighbor. Who don't? But at the end of the day, we still gotta, be kind of people because that's where we get our blessings from, y'all. Remember, blessings. When you do good, you get your blessing. Hey, how are you? Thank you guys for joining my live. And if you don't be kind to people, you gonna wonder why you ain't getting none, you ain't getting nowhere in life because of how you treat other people. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. How you treat other people is how they gonna treat you. And then sometimes that don't even turn out right. Because sometimes how you treat them, they still gonna treat you bad. Okay? You can give and give and give to your heart till you bleed to death, and they still be sitting over there looking and waiting to get. You know, it's crazy. Even with your family. It can be your family, your man, your cousin, your brother. It can be anybody. It can be anybody, y'all. And I hate to say that. This world is so evil sometimes. You know what I mean? How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing out there? Okay, now keep the animals inside. Make sure you eat them ribs. They real good. But anyway, getting back to being selfish. Selfish people. Are you guys out there on that selfish stuff? Because if y'all are, I feel sorry for you. If you're not selfish, then I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about all them selfish people that's out here on that selfish stuff. and you don't get no blessings. If you know how you treat people is how you gonna get treated. Hey BGA Bishop, how are you? Welcome back to my live. I am on live talking and chit chatting, and I had to hit a certain issue. I had a little issue this morning after I got off my live talking to you guys, and somehow I have to address it a different type of way instead of addressing it the negative way. So I get on here and I woosah to you guys about all this stuff that goes on, this crazy stuff that goes on out here. But I appreciate you guys tuning into my live. I really do. And I need you guys to follow me. Please follow me, please, because I need you guys, to understand that when I go on here, I'll be talking, a lot of stuff. But sometimes I talk a lot of real stuff. I try to keep you guys, you know, uplifted. It's nothing wrong with uplifting people and being kind to the world. Spread the joy. That's what I do. I spread my joy. But hit the share, hit the subscribe, hit the notification button, do all that. But thank you for the hearts as well. But getting back on that, have you guys ever witnessed a selfish, self-centered person? I'm talking about a selfish, self-centered person that where it can be your family, it can be your kids, it can be whoever. And sometimes the worst part is dealing with your kids and they selfish. That right there is something. When you got selfish kids and they grown. See, all my kids grown. And I try to distill in them, how to give. When somebody give you something, give something back, you get your blessings and all that. But you got some that don't understand, that it's a price to pay. It's a price that we pay for being who we are. And when we go out here in this world and we expect a lot out of people and we not giving, we don't have a giving soul. We don't have a giving heart, and sometimes I think that falls in when a person shows their character of being selfish because they don't have a giving soul at all. A giving soul is what we all need in this society, and it's hard. Hi, little one. Welcome to my live. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the subscription button, okay? I'm back on here talking about selfish people. So are you guys selfish? Do you have any selfish people in your family? Let me know. Okay, we just discussing. I'm just having a little chat on selfish people. I'm in my kitchen. I'm still whipping and whipping. I told y'all next time I come in my kitchen, I was going to be live. But I wasn't planning on being live just right now. But anyway, how y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in on this cold, rainy day. What's up with you guys? We talking about selfish people. Hey, how are you? How are you? Okay. I'm making me some mashed potatoes and some Swedish meatballs, baby. I'm making me some good old dinner. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me put this phone down before I burn myself, y'all. But how's everybody doing? If y'all looked on my platform description, I'm talking about selfish people. How selfish people can be. Do not go out there in their world being selfish, y'all. You don't get no blessings. You don't get nothing. Not Nathan. Hold on, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm making me some mashed potatoes right now while I'm talking on this screen. I appreciate you guys hitting that like, hitting that subscribe. and tuning in on my live. You know what I mean? I'm at home talking about selfish people. Where all my selfish people at? I'm trying to air it out on somebody that don't know how to share and love, like they supposed to. It's hard to get into cooking. Baby, I'm only one me. My kids are grown. I don't cook for nobody but me. I don't cook for nobody but me, y'all. But welcome, welcome, welcome. This wasn't what I want to talk about. This not my topic. It's just that I turned the live on while I was cooking. So watch if you want to, but just listen because I'm talking about selfish people. I give too much. I'm talking about kids, family, friends, whoever. People nowadays, they don't give us nothing. They just look for people like for handouts. I know time getting a little hard. I know there ain't nobody holly-gatty. Okay. But I like to be treated how I treat, how I treat you. It's just like if I go out here, my mom passed, so I don't have nobody to turn to. My mother was my friend. She was my best friend. She was all I had until, when like when situations occur, it's just like I can't get no help from nobody. I can't turn to nobody, y'all. I don't care who it is, kids, friend, whoever. If I was to go out there and tell them I need $100, I can't get that. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, love? Loyalty and success. Fried ice tastes good. Ugh. You keep on with that one, baby. Hold that thought on that one. But welcome to my live. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button. I'm over here talking and whipping it. As usual, I'm talking and whipping it. While I'm preparing my dinner. I gotta give me another mashed potato squasher. Thank you guys for tuning in there. Hey, hey, hey. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'm talking about all these selfish people out here. It ain't you. The people that you're around can be very selfish. As ever. And then I don't like to be stingy. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't get my blessings. So I try not to be like the next person. I try to be me. But sometimes when you're dealing with all these selfish people, they turn you into something you don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? PJA, Bishop. You been around some? I'm tired of them. Sometimes it be the co-workers at work. I took one of my co-workers now. Look, check this out. I'm at work. You around your employees. I'm around my employees, right? So, you go in, you meet and greet everybody. Hey, hey, everybody. So as the days go by, I got a bag of candy. A big bag of candy. And, I'm treating. Everybody wants some candy. I'm passing out candy bags. Didn't have to, but that's how I felt. I go to work every day and I see the same people that I passed the candy to, which I thought was nice of me to do. They look at me like I ain't gave them nothing. They look at me like, what the hell you do? Why did you do that? That's the look that they gave me, y'all. So I'm like, damn, I'm the giver. I'm trying to give y'all something, show my appreciation because I work with y'all every day. I'm just showing appreciation. One day, I needed a favor from one of my coworkers. She go and get her some food. Now, man, I just gave them the candy. This lady ran up out the stand. Go get her some food. Didn't say, Tina, do you want anything? None of that. So now I'm like, okay, maybe I need to fall back. I need to fall back because this helper I just gave her, I'm just looking out for everybody in the stand. I don't expect for nobody to give me nothing. It's just, come on. The kindness of the heart. What's up? Have you guys experienced something like that? When you give to anybody, be it your coworker, your kids, anybody, and they turn around, they don't give you nothing. And then they look at you like you did something wrong. What? I don't understand that. I'm sorry. I'm in the giving business. I'm not with that selfish stuff. Yeah. And it's like the inflation. I know the inflation going up high. Okay. I still say this again. You get your blessings. You get your blessings when you give people. You know what I mean? So guys, could you hit the like, hit the subscribe button for me? I'm up here talking, airing out some. Once again, in the kitchen. Cooking my dinner. You know what I'm saying? As usual. On a Wednesday. Happy hump day. But I try not to, excuse me, y'all. I'm still gagging up that cold, but good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you all are. But I try to stay focused, y'all. Because I didn't just, I wasn't born like this. Kind-hearted, none of that. I grew into this. When I found my spirituality and I see how people treat people. And I go to church and I understand now more so than ever how it is to treat people with respect and not be so selfish. You know what I mean? You have to give in order to receive your blessings. So welcome, guys. Welcome. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit that subscribe button if y'all agree what I'm saying. Because this day and age, I don't know what to say about the public. I don't know what to say. Be it at work, be it anywhere. You can't be nice to nobody. And then when you be nice to them, they look at you like you did something. What I do? I ain't do nothing. I'm just sitting here. But all of a sudden, oh, do you have, can I borrow? You know, that type of stuff. I ain't got time for all that no more. I treat people accordingly now. You have to treat them accordingly, y'all. Because, I don't know, they take advantage of you. And like I said, be your family, kids, or whomever. They makes me mad. And they know they makes me mad when they act like that. I don't like it. I don't condone being selfish. And I don't expect for nobody else to be selfish. But like I said, at my job, it's like now when I come in, we've been working together since day one. They look at me, they don't say nothing. They barely want to say hello. So me, I'm the type of person, my personality brightens up the whole atmosphere. My brightness might kill their darkness. I don't know. But sometimes I'm just saying, y'all, people ain't real. There's a lot of demonic. There's a lot of demonic. I understand. Narcissists, I understand. But you still should be able to You still should be able to deal with people on all levels. You know what I'm saying? And I love on all levels. Be you black, green, blue, purple, or yellow. You know what I'm saying? And still get my blessings. Okay, so hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that share, y'all, please. I'm just in here whipping it and whipping it and cooking and cooking. So if you guys like this conversation I'm having, tune in, tune in. I'm talking about selfish people. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Y'all could come and say, show me, make me out of a fool. Show me, I don't know what I'm talking about, because I know it's a plenty of you guys got a lot of selfish people out here. And many friends, they don't. They don't have no money, they don't have nothing. The only thing they have is you. I had to get them ones like that, I had to throw them away. And now they be looking for me. Don't be looking for me, because I ain't never gave you nothing like that. I just ask for you to ask you to treat me the way I treat you. Other than that, you can stay away from me and I stay away from you. Okay, guys. I'm done whipping it in the kitchen. This wasn't what I was supposed to be talking about. This wasn't. It's just that I was in the kitchen cooking and talking. Okay? So, now that I'm done cooking and whipping it, I'm finna sit down and talk about you selfish people. And for the ones that's on this live, I appreciate you guys coming on this live. I appreciate it 100. But for the ones that get on here and talk that crazy talk, would y'all please find some other live another person live to get on there and segregate and say negative things. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so mean out there. You hear me? Sticks and stones do not break my bones. So I just appreciate you guys coming on in here, making some sense, okay, on this Wednesday. Please make some sense. Throw some hearts, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. We talking about some real stuff, y'all. We talking about some real stuff. Yes, I try to, because on this social media stuff, it's a lot of stuff people say, and in the comments, I look and I read them. I can't be nothing but respectful. I pray for those. I pray for them, because them the people that need to go seek therapy and they need help. But anyway, getting back on what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, PGA Bishop. I appreciate each and every one of y'all tuning in. This live would not be on today. I postponed it for another day because I ain't want to go back to back on this here. But I do need a lot of viewers, you know what I'm saying? I need for you guys to come on in, tune in. I'm just talking about all the selfish stuff that I see going on around my circle. That's it. Nothing personal, nothing like that. It's just that how do you all deal with selfish people? I know some of you might just stay away from them, don't say nothing to them, all that. But when they in your family, it's kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you try to raise, as far as the kids, you try to raise them well. It's something, okay? Some of that stuff hits you near the heart. Some of that stuff hits you near the heart. Marky Mark, welcome. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thank you for joining my live. We sit up here talking about selfish people. You read the platform. When you got on this platform, you saw what I was discussing. I'm talking about selfish people. I attend a lot of funerals, and I pray for a lot of people. Okay? So with that being said, y'all, I'm hungry. I'm finna get in here. And I'm still on my diet. Don't even trip. Like I said, I watch what I eat. I'm eating only turkey, no bread, none of that. None of that. And like I said, when I get Marky Mark is selfish. Yes, he is, because he talking crazy. He talking real crazy. Mark needs some therapy. He need Jesus. He need Jesus. But anyway, I appreciate him being on my live. I hope he continue to follow me. I might throw some blessing oil on him. You know, a lot of people be on this. They be tripping me out. I don't pay attention to none of it. It just make me laugh how ignorant people can be. But that's okay. I love being on here, and I love each and every one of y'all tuning into my live. Okay, and I appreciate you guys that follows me. You know what I mean? Even you, Marky Mark, you have a blessed one. And you go somewhere and sit in the corner and hold that Bible, hold it near your head, and hope the demons just fly out your brains. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna stay focused, but I'm gonna get off this live, okay? And it's been blessed. It's been a blessing talking to you guys, okay? So stay focused and try not to be so selfish. If that saying is the more you give, the more blessings comes upon you. So I try to stay focused too. You know what I mean? So have a good Wednesday. I'm finna get in here and chill. You know what I mean? And I hope you guys stay blessed, okay? Tune in. Peace.